With a full attack on the English Constitution, most people should understand that the King takes an oath, actually two oaths, to protect the Protestant religion and the Christian faith. If you look at the 2011 census, 19% of England said they was British-only national identity, with a whopping 57%, 32.4 million, for the first time ever, English-only national identity was added, and 32.4 million of us, a massive majority, said we're English. There's a large group of us. There's two elements to what we do. There's the English Constitution Society, which is purely educational on England, the English Constitution, and yes, we do have one, and there's the English Constitution Party. So we set up in 2021. Lots of people was asking us during COVID whether this was legal, what I was doing. And I've studied the Constitution, read law. I'm a layperson, but also a paralegal, a registered paralegal. But I specialise in the English Constitution. That means common law rights, the real rights, not this fanciful stuff that you see on YouTube, and the Constitution of England, constitutional rights, Bill of Rights, the Act of Settlement, etc. And then people started saying we need to create our own party. And then I said to people, do you realise that in 1924, Winston Churchill said the same thing? Our Constitution is being attacked. We are being attacked as a country. And he stood with 10 others in 1924. He walked away from all of the political parties and he stood as an English constitutionalist. He won his seat. 6 of them out of the 10 won their seats. And he really wanted to create this party. And obviously he never got round to it. Other things happened in the meantime.
They did.
As the events unfolded, and we're literally sitting here some years later with a full attack on the English Constitution. Most people should understand that the King takes an oath, actually two oaths, to protect the Protestant religion and the Christian faith. Right. So again, a lot of Christians are with us, believe it or not, a lot of pagans. We've also got Scottish members. We've also got Welsh members. We've also got Northern Irish members. We've even got Cornish members, because the principle we believe in is self-determination. In other words, that you as a nation control your own destiny and your own people. Political unions are a big no-no. So the British Union, we don't agree with at all. We want to void the Acts of Union. It's really important that people understand that voiding rather than repeal. So voiding means we're unique in the world. We're 1,100 years old of constitutional history. And guess what? We have a reset position. And the reset position is pre-1707, which means the laws take back all the way down, but everything that was created by the British Parliament is null and void, and has no authority, and it basically gives you all your rights back. You go back to a distributed governance system. A lot of people don't realise that England was a confederacy, because it had a light touch English Parliament, and the actual shires and counties, the people controlled them shires and counties. They had their own county parliaments, if you like, as long as they didn't go against the Constitution. So what we did was set the party up, number of different people involved. I've stood in a number of elections. The last one was in the general election. 4 candidates stood. I stood in a place called Chorley in Lancashire against the Speaker of the House of Commons. I've got 1,007 votes. The BBC refused to talk about us. The BBC refused to put our emblem, party emblem, because it's a cross. It says English Constitution Party on their website. So again, we're attacked by the mainstream media. We're attacked by the British. But remember, I want people to understand this. The British regime are a minority. If you look at the 2011 census, 19% of England said they was British only national identity, with a whopping 57%, 32.4 million, for the first time ever, English only national identity was added, and 32.4 million of us, a massive majority, said we're English. So that's what we represent. Our manifesto, these are the good bits. Our manifesto is the English Constitution in its entirety. A member of Parliament's job is to protect the constituents that they represent against the power of the state. All of the people who stand for us, including myself, I'm the leader of the party, which is why I can stand in different places in the country, because people ask me to stand there. And you'd get someone in the Commons that not only will protect your rights, that knows the Constitution inside out, and would stand alongside someone like Rupert Lowe, because Rupert Lowe has actually mentioned the English Bill of Rights on a number of occasions. And what we would do is push that forward. So you're there to represent your constituents, not a political party. So that's really important. We don't have any whips. So no one can tell me, for example, if I'm electing, you can't say this, you can't say that. This is our policy. What I do is represent the constituents, and that's the way it used to be.